Namizulo, the fire god of masculine love and male tenderness. In the beginning, there was only flame, an eternal blaze of spirit. From this sacred fire, Namizulo awakened, not born, but revealed. A god formed of heat, heart, and the untamed tenderness between men. He rose not from thunder nor conquest, but from a love so profound it split the veil between worlds. This love belonged to Shemu and Kolo, the first lovers. In a time when love between men was silenced by fear and dogma, they did not rebel, they created. On a night thick with stars and longing, they danced. Their passion ignited the heavens, and from the spiral flame of their union, Namizulo emerged, smiling, glowing, divine. He stood crowned in fire, smiling with strength, eyes warm like sunrise on deep skin. He knelt beside Shemu and Kolo and said, "What the world feared, I become. You gave me form with your love. You gave me voice with your joy. I am not born of shame. I am born of your sacred fire." He did not come to conquer, but to warm the broken, to heal what had been shunned. His flame did not burn, it comforted. His touch restored honor to outcast hearts. Namizulo wandered through spirit realms until he found a place where his message could live, not in temples, but in the sacred meeting of two men in truth. Namizulo raised his hand, and from the central flame lotus on his chest, a blooming lotus of living fire, he summoned 6 sacred emblems. 1. The flame lotus, for healing and rebirth through gentle affection from oneself or another. 2. The 2 intertwined suns, representing divine unity between male souls. 3. The crescent fire bands, protective tenderness and open-armed love. 4. The spiral embers, the evolving self, emotional depth and personal truth. 5. The fire-wrapped drum, rhythm and pleasure without shame. 6. The smiling ember, blessing upon sacred touch, laughter, emotional expression, and the freedom to feel. These symbols were granted to Shemu and Kolo as proof of union between God and man, reminders that no God can exist without man, and no man can dream without the divine. Namizulo, in service to love itself, named them his vassals. The Kilayami verse. With fire from his palms and joy in his chest, Namizulo created a sacred dimension, the Kilayami verse, an eternal domain of warmth, passion, and divine masculine affection. It cannot be drawn on maps. It lives in moments, when two men hold each other in silence, when softness becomes strength, when tears fall without apology, when peace meets passion, when you light a candle and whisper, "I am flame, I am love, I am worthy of warmth." Then, for a heartbeat, you stand in Kilayami. Kilayami draws from roots meaning my inner fire, or the truth of my flame. It is part sanctuary, part spirit realm, a haven forged from sacred fire and tenderness. Namizulo has come to pave the way for the pathless. Now, when two men meet without masks, when warriors cry without shame, Namizulo returns. Village of fire and consciousness. Just as Namizulo created Kilayami, Shemu and Kolo created their own sacred dimension, Kisapi, a realm that exists here on earth. Kisapi is not found by walking. It is tuned into by the stillness within. It is accessed by those of homo energy or elevated vibration, those who do not seek to suppress or diminish love between men. Shemu and Kolo declared, "Let those who carry sacred love in their chests find home within themselves, and in that stillness they will arrive." Kisapi became a sanctuary for the sacred, a place where homosexual love is not opposition, but reflection, not rebellion, but resonance. Its people live in altered states of meditative awareness. They do not just worship fire, they become it. We are fire. To them, flame is not destruction, it is spirit. Heat is the strength of care, desire, and conscious affection. Shemu and Kolo each possess the infinite 7 flames of the rainbow, eternal powers with multiple frequencies. Each flame contains both realms of high spiritual heights and deep sacred depths. Flame of gathering, for community and reunion. Flame of consumption, for purification through sacred desire. Flame of might, for warrior strength in defense of love. Flame of love, the heart's purest expression. Flame of truth, for honesty, transparency, and being known. Flame of clarity, to clear illusions and reveal essence. Flame of union, for eternal bonds and sacred togetherness. These flames are tools not just of power, but of ascension. Shemu and Kolo use them to teach, guide, and awaken others of Homo energy, and all who seek truth beyond division. Namizulo does not demand worship. He asks only this, that you love truthfully, touch kindly, feel fully, and let your fire be known. Then he will meet you, not in the clouds above, but in the heat of your chest. You are flame, you are love, you are worthy of warmth. And Namizulo returns,